Hi, this is Ilma Art Studios photograph for today. Check my website at ilmaarts.com for more of my artworks and photographs. I'd like to share with you today my poem Devotional, which is extracted from Psalm 112 verses 1 to 2. And here's the verse that I am going to work on today. How joyful are those who fear the Lord and delight in obeying His commands. Their children will be successful everywhere. An entire generation of godly people will be blessed. And here's my poem. Legacy to the godly. Reverence for God is the foundation of true wisdom. Those who are godly will have a place in His kingdom. How joyful are those who delight in obeying His commands. Their children will be blessed in God's mighty hands. You need not be materially rich to hand down a legacy. You are loved by your Heavenly Father faithfully. An entire generation of godly people will be blessed. They will victoriously defeat the enemy and pass all tests. And here's my essay. Do you have the right treasures that your children can inherit? A responsible parent invests on the future of their children and the coming generations. The best inheritance you can hand down to your children and grandchildren is love for God. All the wealth in the world can never compare to God's promises to those who love Him. God repays those who are faithful with a legacy. He brings joy to those who honor Him and delight in His commands. He promises an entire generation of blessings and success in everything they undertake. The parents will be wealthy and their good deeds will last forever. What an awesome promise. Prayer. Lord, grant me a hunger for You. Reflection. How much time have you invested in God that benefits your lineage? And just like to add a little insight as to that verse. When I wasn't a Christian yet, I didn't know the promises that God has for us. It is amazing how a lot of people would believe in astrology, in fortune telling, and palm reading, and all kinds of stuff. When if they could have just opened the Bible and they will find out what is in store for those who believe the Lord. But also, as a requirement for us to have that promise that is given to us by God, if we are faithful to Him, we have to be able to obey His will and His commands. If we do not live in alignment with His will and commands, we are not going to be given this promise. And so a lot of parents are so wrapped up in accumulating wealth and power and all kinds of stuff so that they can bring it on to their families and the next generation to come. But sadly, our society do not put much emphasis on having a relationship with God. And this relationship with God is the one that are real treasures in their lives, because as soon as you invest time to seek the Lord and obey His commands, then you are actually enriching the legacy that you're going to hand down from generation to generation. So I am so blessed that I'm able to benefit from being free from all kinds of generational sins and curses that was brought to me or handed down to me from my mother and my father's lineage. And I broke all of them when I became a Christian. I broke all the negative things and handed more the positive things that I have inherited from my parents. So I plead to you to have a relationship with the Lord, because this is the only way that you can protect your generation and the family in the next generations to come in your entire family. And I suggest that you surround yourself with people who are godly, so that you will be able to walk in love just like God asked us to do. So have a wonderful day, and I wish that you will be able to think of what you can hand down or leave to your children and your grandchildren when you pass on. And the only thing that you could really give them as a treasure is for them to have a close relationship with the Lord, so that they will be guided in their lives, they will be prosperous, they will be joyful, they will be blessed in everything they do. Thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.